Bryan Baeumler is a household name in the world of home renovation, best known for his hit HGTV shows like Island of Bryan, also called Renovation Island in the US, House of Bryan, and Disaster DIY. With his charismatic personality and hands-on expertise, Bryan has built a devoted following as he and his wife, Sarah, undertake ambitious renovation projects, including transforming an abandoned resort in the Bahamas into the luxurious Carol Lamar Club. While many know him for his television fame, fewer people realize that Bryan is also a licensed pilot and aviation enthusiast. We frequently post videos on topics like this, so don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to stay informed and never miss an update. Aviation has always been a part of Bryan's life, dating back to his childhood when his father owned Baeumler Quality Sheet Metal in Toronto. The family business specialized in making aircraft parts and modifications for private, military, and commercial planes. Bryan spent much of his youth around airplanes and even helped run the family's air cargo business in the late 1990s. Despite spending countless hours in the cockpits of cargo jets, Bryan didn't earn his pilot's license until later in life during the COVID-19 pandemic. He described his passion for flying as something that was always in his blood, but it wasn't until the world slowed down that he finally pursued his longtime dream of becoming a licensed pilot. After earning his pilot's license, Bryan purchased a 1982 Cessna 172P that he lovingly named Cinderella, or Cindy, due to its rough initial condition. He invested in restoring the plane and uses it to fly between his home at the Aero Club in Wellington, Florida, and the family's resort on South Andros, Bahamas. This personal connection to aviation is something Bryan often shares with his fans. But in November 2019, a post on his Facebook page caused an unexpected stir. On November 10, 2019, Bryan posted several pictures of a wrecked airplane, sparking widespread concern among his followers. Given Bryan's known passion for flying and his ownership of a white Cessna 172P, fans were immediately alarmed, thinking he had been involved in a plane crash. The photos, showing the wreckage of a small aircraft, looked eerily similar to the kind of light aircraft Bryan flies, leading many to believe the worst. The search term Bryan Baeumler plane crash quickly began trending online as fans scrambled for answers. However, it was all a misunderstanding. The wrecked plane in the photos wasn't Bryan's, nor was it involved in any accident he had experienced. In the post caption, Bryan clarified that he had stumbled upon the wreck while exploring off the beaten path with friends. The hashtags runway, risky business, and drug planes hinted at the true nature of the wreckage. An old drug smuggling plane that had crashed years ago. This route from the Bahamas to the US had historically been used by drug smugglers, including infamous figures like Pablo Escobar. While Bryan intended the post to be humorous and lighthearted, it ended up causing a frenzy among his fans, many of whom were unaware that the wrecked plane wasn't his. To this day, the rumor of Bryan Baeumler's plane crash continues to surface in online searches, despite the fact that Bryan has never been involved in a crash. The incident shows how quickly a misunderstanding can escalate, especially when a celebrity shares something that resonates with their personal passions, like aviation in Bryan's case. In the end, Bryan is safe and sound, continuing to enjoy his life as a licensed pilot, flying between Florida and the Bahamas, and sharing the beauty of the islands from the skies with his family and friends.